Why beautiful home layouts often make daily life harder. Let me start with something uncomfortable. Many homes that look beautiful on screen are actually difficult to live in. Not because they're badly designed, but because they're designed for appearance first and routine second. And daily life always wins. Welcome to the Design SK Studio channel, where you can learn about design tutorials for better living. Please subscribe, like, and share. Thank you. Today, I want to talk about the quiet conflict between beautiful layouts and real daily routines. And why designers and homeowners often don't realize what's wrong until they're already living in it. Part 1. Layouts are often designed for one perfect moment. Most layouts are designed around a single imagined scenario. For example, a calm morning, a tidy living room, a dinner party, a wide-angle photo. But daily life isn't one moment. Daily life is a sequence. Wake up. Rush. Pause. Get interrupted. Come back tired. Repeat. When layouts don't account for this sequence, spaces look right, but feel wrong. Part 2. The problem with open and clean layouts. Open layouts are not the enemy, but unqualified openness is. Designers often remove walls to create flow, but forget to ask, flow for what activity? In real life, cooking is noisy. Working needs focus. Rest needs protection. Mess happens temporarily. When everything happens in one open field, routines collide instead of flowing. A beautiful layout that offers no retreat zones, buffer spaces, or functional pauses becomes exhausting over time. Part 3. Form often follows the wrong function. Design theory loves the phrase, form follows function. But here's the issue. Whose function do they follow? Often, layouts follow furniture catalogs, showroom standards, idealized lifestyles. Not actual waking up habits. Not energy dips. Not real storage needs. How people move when tired. If a layout works only when life is calm and controlled, it is not functional. It's conditional. Part 4. Routines are invisible. That's why they're ignored. Routines don't photograph well. You can't see how far someone walks for small tasks, how often they backtrack, where decisions slow them down, where friction repeats daily. But these invisible moments accumulate. Designers should not ask only, does this look balanced? They should also ask, what happens first thing in the morning? Where does life pause naturally? Where does movement break down? Which tasks repeat every day? That's where layouts succeed or fail. Part 5. Why homeowners feel tired but can't explain why. Many homeowners say, "My home is nice, but I feel tired." This is often blamed on clutter, lack of discipline, busy schedules. But very often, the real issue is the layout requires too much effort for simple routines. Too many steps. Too many decisions. Too much visual exposure. A good layout reduces effort. A beautiful only layout demands performance. Part 6. A better way to think about layout design. Instead of starting with furniture placement or symmetry, start with routine mapping. Ask, what happens daily? What happens weekly? What needs focus? What needs ease? What needs separation? What needs connection? Designers. If your layout doesn't change when routines change, it's not finished. Homeowners. If your home feels tiring, don't assume you're doing something wrong. The layout may simply not be designed for real life. Here is the closing thought. A truly good layout doesn't impress at first glance. It proves itself quietly, day after day. Beautiful homes age poorly when they ignore daily routines. Livable homes last because they respect them. If you're planning a layout, don't ask how it will look. Ask this instead. Will this still work on an ordinary, tired day? That's the real test of design. I'm sure you will learn something from this presentation video. If you want to learn more about home layouts, please write home layouts in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Design SK Studio channel is the place you can learn about design tutorials for better living. Thank you for watching.